straight to the core insights.
Glad to be diving in.
Today, we've got something really unique.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of challenges what we even think of as, source material.
Oh, intriguing.
Yeah, we're looking at excerpts from a study. It's titled Butterfly Metamorphosis, a brief study.
Okay, butterfly metamorphosis.
Mm-hmm.
Standard enough. But a brief study, that part catches the ear.
Exactly. And when I say excerpts, well, normally you'd think pages, right? Or at least paragraphs.
Mm-hmm. Some key findings, data tables maybe?
Not this time. For this deep dive, our source material is, well, it's incredibly succinct, almost provocative, really.
How succinct are we talking?
We have just one word. From these excerpts, we've been given a single powerful word, butterfly.
Wow, just butterfly.
Just butterfly. Yep. So our mission today, unpack how even this tiny piece of source material can give us, profound insights.
Mm-hmm.
What does it tell us about the study itself, the one it comes from? And maybe most importantly, what does this kind of extreme distillation mean for you, the listener, especially when we're all drowning in information?
It's a fascinating challenge, definitely. Because we often think, more data equals more depth, more pages equal more knowledge.
Right. The bigger the book, the smarter it must be.
But real insight, particularly now, it's often about precision, about the weight of key elements. And this one word, butterfly, it forces you to stop and think. Why this word? In a study on metamorphosis, it's not just a random noun.
No, it feels loaded.
Exactly. It feels like a statement. It's the end point, isn't it? It takes this whole complicated journey and boils it down into something everyone gets instantly.
Okay, let's dig into that title itself first. Butterfly Metamorphosis, a brief study. That phrase alone, it sparks curiosity, right?
It really does.
Especially that brief study part. On something as complex as, well, intricate as metamorphosis.
Multi-stage, transformational. Yeah, brief seems almost counterintuitive.
But when you hear brief study, it doesn't necessarily mean rushed or superficial, does it?
No, not necessarily. It could imply focus, precision.
Yeah, like a deliberate, almost surgical approach.
Okay.
A promise, maybe. We'll give you the core insight, efficiently. No academic waffle.
Well, what's fascinating is how that title immediately manages your expectations. Brief study signals a very conscious choice. To distill information, yeah. To cut away the non-essential bits, to focus really tightly on the critical aspects, or maybe just one key phase of the whole butterfly metamorphosis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about the actual process. Egg, larva, pupa, adult. Each stage is incredibly complex.
Hormones, cells, changing environment.
Yeah, right. So to call a study of that brief, it means the researchers made a very specific decision about scope.
So what does it imply for us then?
Well, it makes you think, doesn't it? In any field, really. How do we prioritize information? What do we choose to focus on?
And maybe more importantly, what do we choose to leave out? Especially if the goal is deep insight, not just listing facts.
Precisely. It's like this study isn't just showing you the individual trees. It's designed to give you the clearest possible look at the whole forest quickly.
Okay, so a brief study means strategic distillation. Then getting just one word butterfly from its excerpts, I mean, that feels like the absolute peak of distillation, doesn't it? The boldest move.
It really does. Maximum economy.
Out of all the scientific jargon, all the possible details, we get butterfly. What does that immediately say to you?
Culmination. Result. The grand finale.
Yeah, for me too. It's the reveal after all the hidden, complex stuff happening in the chrysalis.
And it's a symbol everyone recognizes. Transformation, beauty.
Freedom, sometimes. It carries this huge symbolic weight, much more than just its biology.
It's an icon, really, a destination.
So if we connect that back to the brief study on metamorphosis,
right,
then butterfly isn't just the topic. It's the result, like you said, the outcome, the whole point, maybe.
It has to be the central purpose around which everything else in the